I pull out another.
Pull on another.
I'll just end my turn. That's it.
Okay.
I'm so scared.
This one's gonna come up like that. It's gonna turn out, gonna freaking go for hand crossbow and shoot the bee.
No.
Shoot me. Shoot me.
Oh.
And fucking horribly
Get
miss.
fucked. Bee living his best life.
Yes.
Okay, dashing to the closest target. I'm not sure how the fucking rats are sounding.
I can break out my sound effects board. I have rats on there now.
I have rats on there.
This one is gonna go like that. Use the fact that this will be an effect. And bite with advantage.
Oh my
Oh, cool.
god. The little foot,
Perfect.
no.
No. You guys don't understand. I'm gonna wait. I've been waiting to do this. Let's see,
Not
where
here.
is it?
Armor of
Yeah.
Athis or like Hellish
Yeah.
Rebuke.
They are regular giant rats, which sounds weird, but
Okay.
yeah, they do not have lycanthropy.
Oh no, you're fine. That's not what I was looking for. I can't find it. Wait. It's what is that thing? Channel Divinity. Here we go. Oh no, it has to be a huge. Wait, no, actually, just says attacker. I activate King's Will.
You're going to make the rat go prone.
Yeah, all the rats.
After
Yeah.
an attacker.
You are now king of the
Yeah.
rats.
So for ease,
Kneel to your king.
wait, circle template would work for 30 feet.
Let me see how far. Yeah, I think circle template would be the 30 feet one.
That's a lot of rats.
Yeah, it'd be like. Oh wait, hold on.
I'm a lot of rats.
Like that?
Oh yep, that's it. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because it makes me easier for me to like freaking look at the.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Do you still take
How
the
many
hit and
rats
damage,
is your
or?
phone?
Yeah, I still take damage.
Okay.
I just it's just a response. Like
Okay, so let's start from clockwise from the top. So this one.
Okay.
Wisdom.
There we go.
What's your DC? I assume not, but I just.
Oh yeah, my DC is 16.
Okay, so. So nope, this one goes prone. I'm gonna apply the effects later. I just okay, this one.
Yeah, you're good.
Nope. This one. Nope. The were rat here. Turns out they don't really have good wisdom. This rat.
Wonder
Attack the
why.
wolf.
Wonder why rats aren't wise.
And this
Real
one
conversation.
here, because literally every one of them has failed so far. Okay, so
Oh my
this
god,
one,
the
this one, in the
strongest
back,
rat.
Yes.
this one, in the back succeeded. Everyone else, I need to apply the prone condition.
What is king to God?
He does have his speed reduced by half though. Even though he succeeded.
Okay, that is all right.
The rats are just like, oh, it's the horned rat. Near.
Shut up, Callie.
He's the throat god.
It's not like a slow spell, but I want to like mark it somehow that. Okay, so everyone else, prone.
Are you like a big?
Third is just watching this all happen, and she's just like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?"
Normal
It's the
Shadow
Apple
game.
King.
That's what's going on.
Okay, so that's that. Okay, this one, which is prone, so it can. Okay, I need to read it. Okay, so move action, stand up. So I'm gonna unprone them. And they're gonna shoot someone with a crossbow. Hand crossbow, I suppose. D2. One.
Me. I
the
want
fruit
me.
guy, 2 Gerard. Okay.
Hey.
The fruit guy it is. And misses.
Bing. Block of a shield.
Yep. And that's that. This one. Weird magic. Also, I suppose, yeah, channel doesn't freaking actually.
Action.
Because I'm trying to remember, I think we did that for Mostrin when he used his channel thing. It provoked. I'm not sure how.
sure.
Yeah, it was same for me when I use my channel divinity with the undead.
Works for me. Oh. I gained the Bari no me too. This is shit. This is the sickest.
You did! Oh my god.
Circular wall. I'm not sure how that would work, but oh well.
Well,
I'm still standing. Yeah.
we're in the Thunderdome.
I'm still
To the
standing.
Thunderdome.
Yeah.
Wall of Force. I need to look at the freaking description of this shit because I'm not sure if like range attacks can go through that or no.
No, I can't. I think of like an invisible force field.
Where did all my screws
Beatrix
go?
might be beaten to hell and back because we can't get out of the wall of force.
Aren't all of you taking
Oh.
5d8 damage?
No,
too?
we're not within the
That- oh.
squares of the wall is behind us. It is 15 feet
Yeah.
away from him.
What do you mean you?
No.
I am
Both
a
of
rogue.
us are in.
Disengaged.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's a wall of force.
You can't go through the wall,
It's
man.
literally like this.
Oh, I get it. Oh, I hate you. I am so screwed. Okay.
We're in the Thunderdome.
Back into the Thunderdome.
Are we just stuck in there?
Yep. For a minute.
For how
You're
long
stuck in the
though?
wall.
For
For
a
a
minute.
minute.
Oh my god.
Wait, who casted that?
The wild magic.
Don't worry, guys. I got this.
They go
So hold on.
incorporeal at will.
So this one.
Wait a second.
It's gonna get
Is your wait a
destroyed.
second. Is your king's thing a spell?
It's the
Channel divinity.
Is your channel
yeah, we-
divinity a spell? Because it wouldn't. trigger
Yeah, we
wild
already
magic.
ruled that it also rules wild magic.
Yeah,
It does?
I
Wait,
vaguely
Can I get
remember.
to the wall of force if I survive the deck saving throw?
No, you can't exit it. We're within it. We're not in the wall of force area where you need to make the deck save.
Oh.
We're stuck in here.
Yeah,
dude.
because that rat is freaking Danzo.
Actually, no, well, technically, you guys are stuck around me. It says I stand at the center, so if I move, that moves you.
You
right?
drag
Or
us
moves
with
me.
you. You're
Oh, yeah.
dragging us with you because the wall's behind us, pushing us.
Okay, yeah, no,
We're
I got
stuck
you. I'm just trying to.
together.
How many D8s are you gonna make us take, man?
No, none.
Okay.
Gerard, you don't understand. Imagine if someone took a glass dome and put it over all of us.
Oh no, I get it.
We're
I'm
not
just
taking
making
any
jokes.
damage. We're just stuck here.
You say that, but like we're being forcibly moved by a dome of glass.
We're not taking any damage. He'd have to like, I don't know, move really fast for us to take it. I don't know.
Fast action.
So with this funny wild magic thingy, while Beatrix technically could be in danger, but on the other hand, batteries can fly. I'm gonna.
Wait, do we just have a wall of force? Can we just fly with the fruit guy? I'm sorry.
I'm gonna say that essentially speaking, because the rats will be completely helpless against this wall of force for like a solid minute, that gives quite a lot of time to basically annihilate them or basically go at them, and basically the wall, you see the wall of force just shredding them to pieces as they are unable to escape.
You created the rat shredder.
Yeah, it's freaking the rat shredder, yeah.
A blender.
Welcome to the Blender Dome.
Honestly, I'm just gonna...
I love Wild Magic half the time making our fights so much more difficult, and the other half making them inconsequential.
Like this one right here.
Just wiping
Nope.
them.
Welcome to the blender, dude.
Oh my god.
Actually, Beatrix, I'm gonna give you a chance. If you want to try and save and befriend one of the giant rats, I suppose.
I mean, there's some that are right under my hive warrior.
Okay.
So yeah, like, are we ending initiative? Is that
Yeah,
what's going on?
we are out of combat because essentially Beatrix would have a chance in the meantime to basically try to get a rat.
friend.
Yeah, those are also fucking dead, so I'm just gonna delete them.
Yes, I want to use animal friendship on one of the giant rats.
Okay, yeah, search if we can click the spell. I mean, freaking hell, Beatrix is getting all the protection wild magic effects.
Yeah, every time. Or I get money.
If only the wall of force could de-lycanthrope me.
Sorry, what?
De-lycanthrope me.
You most likely need a remove curse effect.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, basically a minute will pass after like getting the shredder done. Church, are you with us?
Allie? Trude?
Okay, let me look at Beatrix's spell book. Animal friendship. Actually, sorry,
She's moving her mouse.
would you have casted it at... Also, yeah, you are muted, Church. Would you have casted
Oh.
it at first level or higher?
Hi.
I just want one rat.
Okay, so one. Let's see. They probably gonna fail. Yeah, they do.
Okay, you are my friend now.
We're gonna get soft tacos later.
I am going to pick it up, and I'm going to name it. Richard. It's Richard now.
Okay. Also, just for the future's sake, so we don't forget, because that spell is gonna run out after 24 hours. Let's just see how in the near future you'll be taking care of that rat and build like animal companionship with it. So when the spell ends, you still have a friend. So go ahead, you can make a roll.
All right, give me that animal roll. Church.
Which is
That's a
okay.
25.
It is my friend now.
Yeah, it's gonna be your friend. Obviously, it doesn't get
Yay.
like any higher stats, so you might be like, it's not really a combat pet unless you want to see it like getting squashed by literally everything.
No, I don't want
What
it to
if
fight.
we-
It's just a pet.
What if we give it armor?
I'm not giving armor to Richard.
He's just a little guy.
It's just a little creature. If we find something that gives it sentience, then that will be really funny. For now, though, it's just Richard.
So, as the rat shredder finishes its work and you see the absolute carnage that you leave behind you, or maybe not, because Swallow Force probably doesn't leave too much in terms of bodies and blood.
No, just eviscerates it.
Yeah, you are now for sure the only living beings in this empty, abandoned, decaying town, and that burning tree is still there.
Being someone who doesn't have very much in the way of smarts and also doesn't really want to go insane again, I'm going to let other people deal with the tree and I'm going to loot the buildings, please.
Also me, same. I walk with Rude. We're not very smart.
We're gonna go get the buildings.
Okay,
Me,
so
Rat, going to the tree.
Alright, let
would
me move.
anyone react seeing little fruit guy approaching?
No, I mean he's a fruit guy. I mean, obviously he probably knows something about trees, right?
Hey, little fruit guy, what you got?
Okay.
Can I do Arcana for the tree?
Yeah, sure, go for it. In terms of loot, give me either no, actually not survival, investigation, please.
Okay. Gerard, you can roll with advantage. I'll be helping you
What are we investigating?
for loot.
Gerard.
You are checking the area, looking for anything hidden.
Investigation. I am detective.
Again.
That is the fourth 5 I've rolled in a row.
Roll again. I'm helping you.
Sometimes
yeah,
it do
that's
be like
right.
that.
It's gonna be a 4 this time again, isn't it? Oh, okay, thank God.
A 14. I really suck at this.
Okay. So while it is clear that the villagers didn't manage to get out all the food from their storages, you still managed to find some. Sadly, a lot of it has been either rotting or some of it has been like half eaten and then like, you know, infested from the rats, spreading all kinds of diseases. But still, with your combined not purview, with your combined abilities and skills at avenging the area, yeah, you are able to get okay, it's really not much, but from scraps and pieces, this is like literally like one ration's worth of food.
Cool.
That, and you actually managed to find, not like in terms of magical items, but some common loot. Let's see how much survived. Okay.
I don't
1,
even know
2,
what to do with
3,
this.
4, 5, 6.
I shall put them within the bag of holding. Also, unless Gerard steals it from me, which is also possible, I'm gonna try and give that ration to Richard because it was probably his anyway, honestly. So.
It's Richard Ration. What do you mean? We love Richard.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
And you also managed to find. Obviously, it's village. Those are villagers, so you didn't really expect huge amounts of money. You're still able to find some coins, which technically it generated for me like copper and silver coins, but I'm gonna just like round it up to like gold. Would it be like 10? Okay, so it's like something like 82 gold in coinage.
Well, that's pretty good.
Obviously not from a single house, it's like the total whole of like going through the entire like all the houses and whatnot.
Yeah.
What happens if I whetstone my hands?
Nothing.
You break your
Kind of
hands.
hurt your skin, probably.
Well,
Yeah.
Gerard, who's like, well, my hands are a weapon. And I've never really interacted with a whetstone before outside
I'll
of
just
sharp.
let him.
I'm going to attempt to whetstone my hands.
They're just gonna watch you, like, almost dumbfounded, like, just, like, uh-huh.
Your hands are not counted as steel tools. But the whetstone itself, I'm not an expert on this, but the whetstone itself, it's not like sharp.
It's
I
not
imagine.
sandpaper.
They're
It's
textured,
actually
yeah.
it's very very fine. It wouldn't actually bring any harm.
Yeah.
It would just be like rubbing your hand against a rock.
A special rock, but a rock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's it's happening in the meantime. Also, like,
I'm gonna pull a Monster Hunter and try to sharpen my quarterstaff real fast.
yes, as you going through the houses and looting. Meanwhile, little fruit guy that with a 24 Arcana. This is, I wanted to say new phenomena, but considering your age, everything is a fucking new phenomena for you. But yet, with this like deep-seated, perhaps knowledge that was born with you, that was seeped from the ground itself, instinctually, you are able to tell that the closest analogy for this example of a tree in front of you, it's a tree of offerings, a tree of sacrifice. If you sacrifice something, you may gain a reward. Basically, you feel the like weaves of magic, and yeah, are able to tell that essentially it's like equivalent exchange kind of thing. Like you give something, you get something in return.
I chuck Richard into the tree. No, I'm kidding.
This is awkward because I can't tell anyone about this in the first place. Yeah. No, well, no, that's the thing. I learned a thing from Gerard, so I'm gonna make sure if I adhere to that or I don't. So 1, I don't. 2, I do. Okay. Little fruit guy starts walking up to Gerard and starts rifling through his pockets.
Looks at you. What are you doing?
He points at you.
Another one.
And he points at the pockets, and then he's like, and gives you a thumbs up, and he starts trying to grab something.
Okay, what, go for it. Now open my pockets more.
What do you have in your pockets?
Many things. I still have that gem from way back when.
Well, I mean, my character doesn't know anything of value, so
I
they're just gonna
offer you
grab
the big boy
what
gem.
do you technically have the most in your pocket?
Acid vials.
Okay, they'll grab an acid vial and they'll go over to the tree. And they're holding it up above their head.
Beatrix is just like, did you figure out something, little guy?
And they're nodding. Okay, my character isn't smart, so...
Hey, you do that.
I'm gonna do...
And you see that there are, like, the structure of this tree is that there are places, like, carved, almost like naturally carved into the tree where you can, like, put something. So, if the fruit
they'll
get
place the vial into that rickus. Yeah, they originally, if they rolled low enough, they were gonna throw it at the tree.
Alright.
But...
Quick question, what is the, like, gold value of, like, Alchemist Flask if you were to buy it? Like, 5 gold pieces?
I think so. Let me just double check.
And that's what it was. It was an acid vial. It was 25 gold pieces.
I could mental link with the little fruit guy and ask, but I'm afraid of what's going on in that little creature's head.
Wait, you said an acid vial?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I said an
Or was it
acid
alchemy?
vial.
Oh, acid is 25 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought you said 5.
I
Okay.
said 25.
So what you see is that basically everyone sees, if they like watch the process, that on your eyes the the acid vial is almost decomposed and soaked into the tree itself, and in its place, seemingly from the nature, from the tree itself, you see 25 gold, like coins being formed.
Okay.
He'll
Excuse
grab
me.
the coins and go back to Gerard and give it to him.
And going out of the role you made, little fruit guy, essentially you would start figuring out that, okay, like physical items is like equivalent exchange. You get a feeling that if you try to sacrifice something more, basically the reward is like depends on the value, but you start getting a feeling that the value is, it doesn't always have to be something physical.
So who bought some throwing Gerard to it? See what we get
If my
from Gerard.
character was any bit conniving, they would try to use their hexblade to trick the tree, but they're not like that, and everything they have on them is important. So at this point, yeah, they'll just start collecting the coins so that they can go give it to Gerard.
Okay. I'm gonna be like, no, here you go. Give coins back to you.
They shrug and then put it back in the pouch that you gave them before, so now they have 25 more coins. But then
Oh,
they'll
it
point at
gives
the
gold?
tree.
I just
They'll
asked
not.
the
You
little
watch
guy.
him just like offer this vial, and then it gets gold in return.
Yeah, they'll nod to Beatrix.
I offer the black pearl with a value of over 2 grand.
I don't know what I have in my inventory for me to offer to the tree.
I have
reach
many
in,
things.
I pull out the black pearl and I hand it to the little guy and I'm like, go put that in the tree.
They do so.
Do you have something that's worth that much?
Yes, I do. We got it a long time ago, but I've been hanging on to it.
Okay, it's still a physical thing, so... Okay. You'll see a similar process happening, but this time, instead of like gold coins, essentially instead of like this orb, you get like it's exchanged into a solid like golden bar, like golden ingot. That's basically would be like worth 2,000, like however much gold value was that thing.
20
Oh.
pounds. Usually the conversion rate is 1 gold pound is equal to 50 gold coins. So yeah, it'd be 20 pounds of gold.
Holy fuck.
I would also like to
Just
point out
like a
that I
little
made a
fruit guy.
mistake, and it was a quantity of 4 black pearls, all valued at 500 each, that I gave him, and not one black pearl valued at 2 grand.
Okay, that's good to clarify.
I didn't understand for a second, but now I do.
Yep. So yeah, so each of those pearls is like turned into basically a like golden ingot. That's if you sell it to a merchant is like 500. Yeah, basically the value.
So I just have I have 2 grand in gold bars.
And honestly, as little fruit guy is doing this, because he's up close doing the thingy. Everyone else that's observing, if you are observing, you can get a perception check.
I'm observing. I'm definitely observing.
Accepting too.
Ooh.
Let
Well-
me percept.
I don't perceive.
Okay, so with 8 is at least not enough. 17. Nothing changes with the tree, but you could have sworn, Gerard, that there was a flicker of something, like a weird flicker of light, perhaps, because that tree is like burning, glowing. But you cannot really catch what exactly. Fruit with that 26, you are damn sure that when little fruit guy was doing the exchange, there was a momentary flash, and it almost looked to you like basically another silhouette, like visage, appeared almost like above and or like within this burning tree. It doesn't have a face. It has like vaguely humanoid shape, and you are damn sure that it had a pair of feathery wings.
Oh.
Oh, out of
Okay.
curiosity.
And then it's basically just up for like, you know, split second, and then like it's gone. And it was like very, the figure itself was not like glowing really, it was like almost faded.
So out of curiosity, I'm gonna walk up to it. All right. And I have
I
3
will
key
ask.
points.
I will ask the for the guy. So does it just give you gold in return for things then?
Hey, nod.
I'm going to put my hands on the tree, and I am going to offer it my 2 remaining usable lucky points and my 3 remaining usable key points.
Right, let me think about this. Because that's a renewable resource, so its worth is not that big. It's something you basically just regain. Okay. Okay. So you say how much?
Because we're gonna.
It would be 3 keys, 2 luckies.
Okay. So Gerard is doing this. Suddenly there is a flash of like golden smiting light, and everyone else sees as Gerard is blasted backwards.
Oh boy.
Like blasted backwards, and yeah, now like everyone could see like this like flash of this like angelic figure with like feathery wings, and the light for just a moment seemed like more intense before returning to normal, and essentially that's much like Schmoid evil thingy.
We like roll Arcana or religion on that one, cause oh my god.
You can go religion, although that's mostly planar thing. But you know what,
Okay.
sure, fine.
Okay.
It did not like the renewable resource. I rolled that at disadvantage by accident. It was supposed to be a 15 plus 6.
Okay. So with those rolls, you know that, yeah, this tree is not a god, obviously. It's not like a higher being, but it seems to be a medium of sorts. Like, yeah, I think medium is like the best word. And I'm gonna say that considering like, you know, angels, celestial creatures, it probably was pretty common. Pretty common before the apocalypse to like, you know, talk about the different planes of existence. So whatever that echo is, looks like an echo of a yeah, feathery angel, like good, air quotes, good celestial. Perhaps this is just more likely. This is just another type of weird shenanigans that are happening because of the world ending.
Okay, I have a new idea. I'm gonna walk up to the tree again. This is my last thing I'm doing. and I'm going to offer it my ability to speak the language Sylvan.
Not that you are using it much, but
It's a language, it's a skill. It's a big boy.
Sylvan. Okay, let's see. By the way, as I'm thinking about this, like, did anyone reacted like seeing Gerard getting blasted by pretty much like smite?
I probably would have
Thingy?
laughed.
Yeah.
It's Gerard. Like, it's.
Rude would have laughed.
No, we're used to it.
Her guy would observe how everyone's taking that, and after seeing through laugh, they're just kind of like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
About it.
Let me think about that.
Oops, sorry, there's the mic.
See, should be getting something. And yeah, just a quick question. Apart from Gerard, does anyone else tries any offerings to the tree, or it's mostly like, you know, scanning, inspecting?
I would like to offer some.
Mhm.
Would you
Me
like me to
too,
go first,
but-
or do you want to go first, Lily?
Go first and then open my inventory so I can see what I have.
You got it. Alright. I have quite a few things, because I'm the one who has a bunch of shit in their fucking inventory, so actually I'd prefer for you to go first. So I'm gonna open your inventory.
Okay. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Hail of Thorns. What was that? Oh, it was a scroll, I think, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also
Scroll
have
up.
I also have a thing for what level of a spell you would have available. There's...
I know what I'm gonna throw away.
Okay, Gerard, you can pick one spell from Druid spell list that's first or second level, and I'm gonna add it as an innate spell that you can use for now once per day. It might grow
Wow.
in the future.
Alright, where do I look for that?
And
In
pull up the
here.
Druid spell list.
Well, I don't know where to find that in here. So I know what
Dude,
ones
don't
he
look
had.
in here then.
Wikidot.
Okay,
Idiot.
I'll do Wikidot. Or I could just use my
Yeah,
fact
that's
file
something
and
that you don't have to do it like right this moment. This is something to consider between the sessions that you like have it. Yeah, because either first or second level. And I might consider if I want to do it at will or basically like, you know, once per day or something like that.
I am going to put Richard down gently. And from my pack, I am going to take. I am going to take my old leather armor that I had from my parents. It's the one that I started with, and it's the one that my parents gave to me. So I
Okay.
want to see what will happen, and I'm going to place it on the tree.
Okay, so we are offering an item of sentimental value
Yes.
that is close to your heart. Okay. Okay. Side note, you'd all notice that as you keep doing those like exchanges, offerings, and whatnot, the glowing light of the tree starts to ever so slowly dim. So you are aware, you come quickly to realization that this is not an infinite thing.
Okay. I also just have a big revelation of something.
Okay, let me see what you can. So I know, like, physically, we know what you are um, offering, but like in character, what Beatrix feels like, what is she giving away? Like the last reminder of her family, or
So
what's her
when
like
she left,
mind state?
when the world went to hell, um, Beatrix left her house with three things. One, it was her rapier. No, not the rapier, the longbow, sorry. One, it was the longbow. Two, her armor. And three, the bees. So she's giving like one of the pieces that she has left of her family and old life before the world went to shit. And she has kept it the entire time just because it reminds her of her family.
All right, all right. Mm. Okay. Does Beatrix consider like this party, apart from the new arrival, but like as her new family, or it's not that close?
Yes, 100%.
Sacrificing the memento of a past family to perhaps get something to better protect the new one. All right. Pick one of your first level spells, and it will become at will spell.
Oh my god, okay. First level spells?
Yeah, one of your first level spells. Basically, it's either, and basically the type that it doesn't cost you spell slots, and you can basically, cast it however much you want, kind of like a cantrip type of thing. Oh, the difference, yeah. The innate is that you do not need like components. At will is that, yeah, you basically have like unlimited castings of it. And I wanted to say initially that like pick one of the like healing support spells, but then you like the roll was pretty damn high. So basically I'm giving like the wide interpretation of like how Patrick sees like protecting the family, either by healing them or by destroying enemies. And yeah, it doesn't have to be like the choice right this second.
I know, but I have made my choice. From the first level spells that I got, I think definitely Cure Wounds will probably be the best. Actually, no. I think Healing Word will be the best, because then I can be like attack, and then Healing Word.
True.
Okay,
So I
can
will
I
take
copy
Healing
it?
Word.
Okay, so duplicate and then edit.
And also, before we continue,
Yep.
could we, like, this is to the party, could we potentially bring the kids here and make them give their connection? Like their PTSD
Force
away?
Force them to
I don't
give
know
up
if
their
that would make
hiveness.
them better or worse.
I mean,
And also, I don't want to do it against their will.
yeah, that's why, like, we go and ask them, like, hey, we could try this if you wish. But I don't know. Because we just
It's
discovered
worth a
it
try,
doesn't have
yeah.
to be
It's
material.
worth asking them at least, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously the kids were like nearby, but like at safe distance. So yeah, I take it you bring them in.
Well, I'd ask them how they'd feel about it, if they'd
Ah.
want to even do it.
Okay. So you basically explain that you want them to try to like offer their connection.
I want to see if they want to have it or not. in
Yeah,
first
like it
place.
will be
if
more like
they
an option
want
of
it,
like,
yeah.
yeah, like an option of, hey, this is like you have this, right? This is an option if you wish to get rid of it,
Yeah,
but
if you want to
only if you
be
wish.
your own people. But it's if they want to. I don't want to force them or ask them to do something they wouldn't want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you do not like, if you want to like, definitely leave it up to their decision, and you do not like push in any way right now, they will answer. Obviously, as always, like switching every word between each of their 5 mouths. We have grown accustomed to this. We would be a greater burden if we lose it.
Whether you're a burden doesn't matter. It's more so what you want. I will shoulder any
So if we
burden.
care about, sorry.
That's it.
I was gonna say also if we cared about burdens, we wouldn't have a cart and kids and a rat, and I'll show them a rat.
How do they react to the rat?
It's clean now. I've been cleaning the rat.
A new friend. It's nice to have friends. And they will say, if we don't have this ability, the card would have been lost when you were dealing with dragons. There was one more. We are fine staying in the current situation.
All right.
It is the path we are fine with after everything. There is strength in unity.
About that unity, nobody else can be like dragged into that, right? Looks at kids.
I elbow you hard. Rude.
We do not have knowledge to include anyone else, even one that bears similar gift, and they like all kind of creepily, but they look basically make this like exact head motion looking at Beatrix at the same time.
Yeah. No, Beatrix doesn't like react to it. She will look at Jujur and be like, yes, if it ever happened, I will be the first. And regardless of that, I don't think it's possible at the moment.
We do not have ability to bring others to our... We are not entirely sure how to call it, but we cannot...
I just love to screw. No.
If anyone wants to, now that you're like attacking a little bit more with... Oh, actually, they will also say there's strength in unity. We want to give your strength to keep going.
More and more
Very well.
concerned. These kids every day.
Keep. Would anyone else wants me to roll insight check?
I'll roll
Yes.
an insight check.
I do want to.
I got you. I'll roll an insight because I have stupid insight.
Oh,
Okay, so sadly that 5, 12
yeah.
is like, it's like you're not really. It's kind of typical their thing. With a 15 fruit, you're not sure if there's like some second meaning to what they are saying, or rather you do not get like any like. Oh wait, sorry, that's sounds wrong. Basically, you pause for a moment when they say like, to give you strength to keep you going. But sadly, other than like pausing on that, like what they meant by that, nothing else comes to your mind. Or maybe like because you had this idea of like bringing them to the like safe place and leave them there. So perhaps the port right now is the best location. Maybe they already figured it out. Gerard, I'm gonna
Message me something, I assume.
yes.
Panic.
Actually, can I need to put it like that. Oops.
I'm going to quietly whisper to Truth, and I'll text you about it. But
Oh.
actually, I'll just mental link. That's something I can do.
Yeah.
I had a trouble figuring out how to like call the emotion you would like, because they are weird, but there's still some body language, like hints of emotions in their voices and whatnot.
Big concern moment. Hmm. Oh. Well, the party wouldn't believe me because I'm a paranoid little turd, so I'll just keep that to myself.
Give me a stealth check.
Me?
Yes.
Hmm. You're letting me stealth instead of decept.
Probably body language.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. The hive kids do not. They do not give you any like look, Gerard.
Good. But I'll write it down in a journal. I'll just start keeping track of all of my concerns.
Then if we're done, I'd like to return to the tree. If they
To the tree.
are not willing to offer anything, we'll do something. So there's some spicy things that I'd like to do, but I will do them last. Does it look like this tree has at least 2 more transactions, quote unquote, that it can do? Can I make any check on this? I don't know, like a exchange. That's the word I was thinking of.
Arcana or detect magic.
Okay.
I will
I'm
help
not
with
good at
that.
Okay, cool. 16.
Okay. 2, yes, maybe more, but you would realize from the past transactions, like the stronger transaction, like the more valuable thing you offer, that it's not you realize that the most valuable things, they're not physical in nature, or they're like have some value, like weight to them, like when Batrix offered the family memento, essentially. So you know that the stronger transaction, like it drains power quicker.
Okay. I'll do the first one first. I'm gonna put my hand to the tree, and I'm going to offer 6 points in sanity for strength. Like points in strength.
Jesus.
That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how's that gonna pay out for you.
See how we go.
Okay. Okay, so you wanted essentially a boost to strength, right? How high?
Whatever it was willing to give me.
Okay. Yeah, lower your sanity by 6. Boost your strength to 16. And give me a sanity saving throw. That's not gonna be enough.
You get a +4 to saves because
Oh.
of being around
Okay,
me,
15.
15.
15. Okay, so instead of like indefinite madness, I'm gonna roll a
Hell yeah.
different one. Yeah, long term.
I've had that one before.
Oh, coach.
You have Tourette's.
7 years. Very well.
So it's almost like I imagine that lowering of sanity is that it's like a flashback of all the bad nightmares, of all the horrible shit you have seen in the past weeks. Again, reminder of your loss, of that mockery of your wife visiting you in the nightmares, and like hits you like a truck. Once again, all at once. That's how I imagine like that drop in sanity.
Now, the gamers might not like me for this one. I'm going to take out both the vial with the eyeball in it, and I'm also going to, speaking of me seeing memories, I'm going to offer the memory of my wife. And I'm going to ask for the location of salvation.
This is what we call a pro gamer move.
Oh my god, what?
To protect the family I have now. I have to leave the past behind.
Funny you mentioned that.
The fact that Shadow called it a programmer move.
Okay.
I'm gonna be too insane to tell you where it is.
No, I was like thinking if someone would go for this, and I already have an idea. You probably will have to run afterwards.
What do you mean run?
So I'm just typing one thing.
Oh,
It's gonna be another one of those cliffhanger moments.
And next time.
Sorry, I'm trying to like explain in private a thing why.
Don't mind me just taking my anxiety medicine.
IRL.
okay. Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay, now I should be able to. Oh,
I hope that 200 years worth of memories is enough.
Okay.
And the
They would still
sanity,
try.
the anti-sandy
They
vial.
would still try to do that shadow, even
Mhm.
if it doesn't work at first, just because of what they're seeing. So
Mhm.
as they see through to offer the memories and everyone else, they'll point at the kids and like to the rest of you and hold like 5 fingers up on one hand, and then they'll show like pointing at the other one to one, and then they'll nod, trying to get like a questioning, like a slow nod to the three of you. Basically, they're asking, instead of 5, 1 is better, right?
can he speak? Thieves can't.
No,
They can't speak.
he's not a rogue. He can't sign
Yeah.
language. Thieves can't. He doesn't know it.
Eyes, and
Yeah,
I
they're
just want to understand you.
Yeah, no, they're just
I
they're
like
just hoping
charades
for a yes
personally.
or no. Yeah. So they'll like raise their hands up and down, like yes, no, and
No, don't do anything. No,
they
They're
just
like
stand there motionless. Okay.
The
Alright.
one that Truth is giving is way more meaningful than a lot of the things we could give, no matter the quantity.
Yeah, it's on.
Above board, I just want to say this ahead of time. The fruit was going to offer their sentience to the tree.
what?
Okay, that's pretty
Yeah.
big.
Yeah, that's what I was
That is
gonna say.
pretty big.
You say that, but like, yeah. But after you guys were like, no, they're just like, okay, they'll just stand still and just be like, waiting for whatever we're gonna do next.
Okay, so here's what is gonna happen. As this remnant scar of a so basically you give the vial and ask the question, right? So that's the like
I gave both the vial and the
Mhm.
memories,
okay.
and then asked the question.
So I don't have I will not have a token ready for this.
No.
But Okay, so good news.
Good news,
All of
everyone.
you will be hit with that vision as the light of the tree that seemed to have been fading suddenly goes much brighter and much farther than it was. As you almost basically your vision goes almost white. As you find yourself sailing almost astrally, looking at the lands, the silent lands above, trying instinctually not to look anywhere else, for you know that if your eyes stray away from too high up or down below where mortals should not look, you would go completely sane, for there are horrors untold pouring into this realm that is being ravaged and destroyed. And that question asked, the price being paid. This Celestial Remnant program gets enough processing power to guide your eyes toward this location. And what you see is not a great fortress built into the mountains. What you essentially see is a stairway that starts at the bottom and goes up and up, and you do not see the end. Actually, it's even spiral staircase leading upwards.
Aye, Captain.
And
Okay, target located.
yeah, you notice the question hey, if you go upwards, wouldn't that go into the sky, the broken sky of the terrifying creatures? Because that's the answer you were given, and you know that this is the most truthful answer that you were able to get from
Spelljammer.
from this tree. And as I mentioned, do not expect a happy ending for this story.
Mm-hmm.
Even if salvation comes, it will probably not be something that you expect. I'll tell later what is the inspiration I got. And then, just before the vision ends, you realize one more thing. Well, sure, this sensation that the astral throne is empty. The higher realms where gods as you understand them would dwell, they are empty. The gods have abandoned you. This is perhaps something you figure out already, but this is a metaphysical reminder. As you are hit with this, you see that the light of this tree shrinks down somewhat, and then it changes color. And then you see the golden light, this almost honey-like substance oozing from this. It's burning and twisting. And instead of this ooze, you see eyes popping in, mouths being formed as the tree starts to expand and change and twist. Instead of the tree,
Run away.
You go up to the tree.
Can it speak? still?
Purple, the evil color.
where's the fucking
Oh no,
No,
the
not
evil
this.
color.
The evil color.
At least it's not silver.
True. But purple's still pretty bad.
Yeah, purple's still pretty bad.
Purple. Evil color.
And yeah, I don't have a token prepared, but you start seeing this horrifying creature starting to almost slowly manifesting, tearing its way from this now warped medium. Actually, I'm gonna post it in the Discord chat.
Oh no.
That's even worse.
Oh,
Pamnik.
huh.
And
I'm
despite yourself,
damaged.
as you're trying to, you besides yourself to take a step backwards as this primal instinctual fear takes over you. And this is where we're gonna call the session.
I
Well, everything was good, but then you corrupted the tree.
Hey, I did what I had to do.
Yeah, you did. I don't blame you.
Had to do that for the gamers. And now we know.
Now we know where to run to.
Indeed. And you said everybody got that vision, right?
Yes,
Okay.
this is
Alright,
not a
well, I'm gonna need to
singular
roll
thing.
something, actually.
I did it.
Okay.
Roll something for myself real fast.
Well, I am going to cry, but also I need to go because I need to leave. Regardless of that, that was probably one of the most stressful sessions we had so far. Not because of the 700 rats, but because of everything else that happened after the rats.
Yeah, sometimes you do not
That's fun.
get CR10 enemies, sometimes you just get plain old Vermintide.
Vermintide is still pretty rough.
I was considering whether or not Thrud would just let herself get killed. But she rolled an 18 on her wisdom saving throw, so she lives still.
I needed
Yes.
something.
She's
Stay with us, Grandma.
determination.
I needed something simple to deal with my being tired, but yeah, thanks for surviving and enduring another session. I hope you had fun.
I did. Thanks
I
for
did.
giving
I
us
very
fun
much
things
did.
to interact with. It's always enjoyable.
Yes.